Good morning, class. I'm here at my mom's house. It looks a little different, and we're going to read another chapter from Frog and Toad. Last chapter, all of you got the message right. And I wrote, you must be patient and don't expect everything to happen right away. Now, why was that the message? Because Toad planted his seeds, and then he said, "Where's my garden? Why isn't it growing?" He wanted it to happen right away. Did it happen right away? No. Frog said, be patient, wait for some sun, wait for some rain, and then eventually the garden grew. So that was a pretty easy, straightforward message. This one might be a little bit harder. Listen close. I'll post the sheet. You can print it out. You know the drill. You can type it directly into your dojo. You can record yourself. You can even record an audio only of yourself. Please post something. Everybody needs to be posting. Everyone should be watching these. And Angela's behind the camera. Say hi, Angela.
Hi.
She is the camera woman. Hopefully she's doing a great job. I gotta get my Toad voice. Angela, say Toad.
Toad.
Toad. Whew. All right, Toad voice ready. Sounds good today. This chapter is called Cookies. Toad baked some cookies. "These cookies smell very good," said Toad. He ate one. "And they taste even better," he said. Toad ran to Frog's house. "Frog, Frog," cried Toad, "taste these cookies I've made." Frog ate one of the cookies. "These are the best cookies I've ever eaten," said Frog. So Toad, you know what? Finally doing something for himself instead of, having Frog do everything for him. He made Frog some cookies, and they taste good. I don't sense any problems. Everything's going well. Frog and Toad ate many cookies, one after another. "You know, Toad," said Frog, with his mouth full, "I think we should stop eating. We will soon be sick." "You are right," said Toad. "Let us eat one last cookie, and then we will stop." Frog and Toad ate one last cookie. There were many cookies left in the bowl. "Frog," said Toad, "let us eat one very last cookie, and then we will stop." Frog and Toad ate one very last cookie. I'm sensing a problem coming on. I'm making a connection because Mr. K ate way too much, and then I had to take a sick day because my stomach was in shambles, so I made a connection. Maybe I had one too many cookies. "We must stop eating," cried Toad as he ate another. "Yes," said Frog, reaching for a cookie. "We will need willpower." "Oh, we will need willpower. What is willpower?" asked Toad. "Willpower is trying hard not to do something that you really want to do," said Frog. "You mean like trying not to eat all of these cookies?" asked Toad. "Right," said Frog. So you may have heard the word or the phrase willpower, and that's not someone's name, Mr. Power, first name Will. No, willpower is when you try to not do something you really want to do. So you may say, but Mr. K, why would I try to not do something I like? That doesn't make sense. Well, if you really like ice cream, should you eat all the ice cream every single night? No, you need to have some willpower and say, I'm only going to have a little bit. Frog put the cookies in a box. "There," he said. "Now we will not eat any more cookies, but we can open the box," said Toad. "That is true," said Frog. Frog tied some string around the box. "There," he said. "Now we will not eat any more cookies." "But we can cut the string and open the box," said Toad. "That is true," said Frog. You know what, Toad? Do you want Frog to just throw them away? Is that what you're getting at here? Yes, of course you can open the box. You have to have willpower. Frog got a ladder. He put the box up on a high shelf. "There," said Frog. "Now we will not eat any more cookies." Of course, here comes Toad. "But we can climb the ladder, take the box down from the shelf, cut the string, and open the box," said Toad. "That is true," said Frog. Frog climbed the ladder, took down the box from the shelf. He cut the string and opened the box. At this point, I would have enough of Toad. Sometimes Toad bothers me. Frog took the box outside. He shouted in a loud voice, "Hey, birds! Here are cookies!" Birds came from everywhere. They picked up all the cookies in their beaks and flew away. "Now we have no more cookies to eat," Toad said sadly. "Not even one." "Yes," said Frog, "but we have lots and lots of willpower." "You may keep it all, Frog," said Toad. "I'm going home now to bake a cake." And that ends our story. So what was the solution? Frog took the cookies, threw them to the birds. If Toad could have just had some willpower, he would have left the cookies in the house. But Toad kept saying, I'm going to climb the ladder and then I'll cut the string and open the box. So Toad, you know what? That's your fault. You can't be mad now. Angelo, what do you think the problem was in our story? Something to do with cookies. They wanted to keep eating the cookies, right, Angela? Make sure you pay close attention. Now, I'm especially paying close attention to what you think the message of the story was. And remember, the message cannot include the characters' names. You are not going to say the message of the story is Toad shouldn't eat so many cookies. That's not something I can apply to my life. A message is something you can apply to your life. So the message has to be broad, in general. So don't have the characters' names in there. I wouldn't even use the word cookies if I were you. But I'm curious to see what you write. Post it to Dojo. Watch tomorrow and have a great day.